Wow!
Next up is Michael Alcadiri. Give
Michael
it up for Michael, everybody!
Turn down for what?
Folks, are we good?
Yeah!
Before I get into it, make some noise if you love your mother. Make some noise. They're the givers of life. But mine, she called me the other day and she asked me for my date of birth. I was like, raw, like, weren't you there? She's asking me like she weren't involved. Now we'll pet with her. Like earlier this afternoon, I was marinating some lamb because I'm doing all right in life. And she was like, you better cook that today, otherwise it's gonna expire. And I was like, oh, so you remember the date of that? Fucking lamb. But education is really important to my mum. And I remember primary school, we were doing this creative writing task. We had to write the set to Prince William. And one girl, she took it too far. She made it into a love letter. She put her name, her address, and phone number. And obviously, the teacher told us it's inappropriate. It's the wrong time. It's the wrong place. And I'm just thinking, nah. It was just the wrong prince. She could have sent that to Andrew and he would have been there. No sweat, baby. No sweat. Cool. Got all these allegations, but Megan gets all the smoke. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sticking with education though, there's a girl from my old uni who was recently awarded the Black Student of the Year, which is commendable, right? Yeah. Okay, there's more of you in here. So, there was a girl from my old uni who was recently awarded the Black Student of the Year, which is commendable, right? Yeah. But the small problem I had with this, and it's just a small problem, the girl's not black. She's Asian, but was identified as black. And I don't know. And I don't know when we got so PC that we can't put this type of nonsense out. So in return, because I work in healthcare, I put myself forward for the Asian Doctor of the Year. I did it for pure banter. Because it was so PC, they gave me runner-up. Yeah, Dr. Patel wasn't happy, man. Dr. Patel, he wasn't happy at all, cuz. Talking about being not happy, people weren't happy when the COVID vaccine got announced. Make some noise if you've had your vaccine. Yeah. So I want you guys, but you've got to admit there was a lot of hesitancy. People asking, is it safe? Was it too quick? Will it make my testicles swollen? All these questions people were asking. But let me tell you, when medical cannabis got approved for epileptics, all I had in my DMs was, what is epilepsy and how do I catch it? Who do I need to be raw dogging to catch me some epilepsy? One guy was like, I've got leprosy. I said, that's the wrong diagnosis. That's a whole other treatment plan, my guy. There is no weed for that. I've checked. Done my research. I've done it. One of my first jobs was the pediatrics. I was late for work one time, so I was speeding for the kids. But the feds, they didn't buy that. They pulled me over. They asked me for my license and insurance. I said, are we talking about driving or medical? Then put a stethoscope around my neck. Because the love we've been getting recently, I thought he might just clap for me to let me go. But clearly, PC Porkins, he went out there on Thursdays. Because he was like, you're going a bit fast there, Doc. I said, yes. Yes, I was. Because it's an emergency. Didn't you hear my siren? And by siren, I mean I was playing the Hope City theme tune. I ain't got a Nino set up yet. But Porkins didn't find out funny. Maybe it's a casualty fine. I said, look here, Porkins, look. I walk a rule, said, kids, you got to let me go so I can save a kid's life. But he was having none of it. He was like, imagine if you accidentally hit and injured one of those kids. What would you do then? And that's a good question. That's a real good question. But I thought about it and I was like, I'll just take him to work with me. That's all I would do. I'm going there anyway. Saving an ambulance, saving some petrol. You've got to think about that, Porkins. There could be a shortage one day. You've got to think about that, Porkins. Anyways. Now, one of my being on the front line, working in London, I've seen my fair share of knife crime. I remember this guy who came in one time with half his ear hanging off. So he was hearing everything from a different angle. But he wouldn't say what happened, because he said that snitches get stitches. And I was like, well, you're going to need about 8. So you better start singing like a devil. And it turns out he was outside a kebabi. And these Turks were arguing. And he heard something he wasn't meant to hear, so his ear had to go. Because he was eavesdropping, Alcan dropped his ear. And the saddest thing about this story is, like you three in the front row, the brother wears glasses. Now I explained to why I said in the ear, he's using blue tack. So I go to him. I said, what did you hear? What did you hear? That was
Give it up for Michael Alcadiri!
Thank you.
Full disclosure, we know Michael, he's basically a full-on pro here. As you can see, he fucking smashed that. Give it up for him one more time.
Thank you.
Such a douchebag for doing this.
I needed the time. Sorry.
This guy is like just like a professional good comic. He's like, oh, I'm gonna come up and just fucking slam it. That was like just a normal set. Can you just finish your punchline, please, for these people?
Where did I get up to?
You said,
tack.
what did you hear? Blue tack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, blue tack. And I said, what did you hear? What did you hear that was worth losing an ear? And he said he doesn't know. Because he doesn't understand Turkish.
The streets ain't safe.
And that's it. That's the joke. That's the joke. Thank you.
I don't know. Let's get some fresh talent out of here. Give it up
Yes.
one more time
Thank you,
for
thank
Michael.
you.
Get out.